Everybody is able to watch this. We're just gonna have to do a post edit and put them together because we were almost done with this amazing interview and I don't know what happened. Lene froze up, then I froze up, then we both froze up. So hopefully we're able to still bring her back on in. But I wanted to, you know what, this is actually what's powerful about this, because what I was going to talk about when I was bringing her back on was to do a quick motivational moment. And in this moment, I was going to talk about never giving up. And in these days of entrepreneurship, in these days of being a better person, you know, I watched one of these shows and one of the hosts always say, I'm living my better version, a better life or something, unlocking my better self, right? In these days of becoming better and being better, you know what's the biggest challenge is that every single time you make a decision to do something that is on the positive side, it's always got to be an opposite. For every action, there's a reaction. For every side, there's another side. So every time you try to do something positive, there will always be things that will try to keep you from going on that path of positivity, right? Whether it's through your business or career, your relationships, your wellness, there will always be distractions that will try to break you from your focus. There will always be situations where, you know, you had a good plan, you had a good idea, you just knew that this time I was going to make big things happen, and soon as you make a decision to do it, you'll have a distraction. So just like today, where technology was getting in the way. And sometimes I've had that happen a lot. I do a lot on this computer, but a lot of times we end up having technology that might get in the way. And the question is, do you give up and let it go? Or do you get back on and keep fighting? And my question to you guys is, anybody that's out there watching this right now, what are you currently trying to do on the side of positivity where you're being affected negatively? And how are you allowing that to affect the actions that you take? See, I have always said that it's not what happens to you that determines the outcome of your life. It's what you do with what happens to you. And so I'm so excited to be back again. Hopefully y'all can hear us loud and clear. Thank you everybody that's joining us back live. We will edit this and put it back together to make it a full video. But Lene has been doing such an incredible job. Let's bring her back on. Come on. Yes. So what I was going to ask you, Lene, is I was asking you about advice that you can give to self-published authors right now that want to get into the magazine space. What are the... she went off camera, child. See, I'm telling you. She gone, muted, and disappeared. Okay, y'all. So look, I see y'all are still here in the chat. Welcome, welcome, welcome back. Lene, we are definitely excited to have you guys. This is what I'm going to do. I am going to go ahead and kind of close it out for her because it's kind of freezing. And I want to make sure that you guys are able to get, I know, right? I want the tips too. I want the tips too. But this is what we're going to do, because Lene does have information for you. And if you want to be able to get that magazine done, if you want to get it published, because I'm going to tell you, being able to have our own magazine, the Author All-Stars magazine, has definitely been a blessing. Okay, it has definitely been a blessing. I'm gonna put her website right here, lenesmith.com. lenesmith.com. This is her website where y'all can go to check out her details and how you can get your own magazine as well. Because I will tell you, when I made a decision that we were going to create a magazine, by the way, can I just tell y'all, this is not the first magazine that I've printed. We actually did a magazine for a nonprofit called Urban CEO that we had launched in 2019. And when we launched that magazine, it brought so much recognition. But this is what I will tell you, is that you don't just want to throw the magazine together. You don't just want to put anything together and just blah, 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 throw it out. You want to make sure that you put your energy into it. You know, our magazine that we did for Urban CEO, that was a magazine that came out once per year. The magazine that we do for Author All-Stars, also a magazine that we do once per year. And the reason is because the magazine is not our primary source of income. We actually use the magazine to highlight our clients and authors. Does that make sense? And so I want to create and build ways to recognize individuals so that they can be able to use this as marketing. And so why do we have the magazine? We didn't create the magazine because we wanted to make money from the magazine. The magazine is actually a tool, just like your book is a tool that you can use for recognition. How many of you guys that are watching this video right now, you guys actually have clients? You've got customers. Well, why not create a way to actually recognize them through a magazine? Now, you might not do it annually like we do. Ours comes along with the conference. You might do it quarterly, right? It's up to you on how you want to do it. But you want to create a way so that you can get it out there. Now, the days of, people really having magazines for necessarily just people picking up magazines and reading them, I don't know if that's necessarily as prevalent today. And so you want to be able to create a tool that can be a marketable tool. Does that make sense? So instead of creating a magazine just for the sake of people picking it up and buying it, you have a magazine so that you can highlight different people, even recognize. For Urban CEO, what we did was we just picked certain people that we felt should be recognized, and then we highlighted our Urban CEO members. And so again, it was just another way, another tool. It's also great for retention that you can use so that you can actually build up your brand. Well, listen, Lene, you did an amazing job. I'm so mad we didn't get a chance to close this thing on out. But you guys, if you want more information with Lene, if you want to be able to get your magazines done, which I'm going to highly recommend, you want to go visit her at her website, LeneSmith.com. She's also one of our very own Author All-Stars, and she will be at the 2023-2024 Author All-Stars Conference in Atlanta, Georgia. So if you have not pulled up on us and gotten a ticket, go to AuthorAllStars.com. Other than that, guys, you have a wonderful and blessed day. I pray that your day is full of peace, prosperity, and happiness, and everything in between. With that said, we out.